is Yola from Kitchen Witchin Tarot, and I'm here with your Yuletide reading. Happy Yule, one and all. 'Tis the return of the light. So we're going to be looking today a bit at what areas in your life need a bit of light shining upon them, what you need to release, and some of the hopes and kind of directions and energies that will be playing into your new year. So without further ado, I always start my reading with a goddess card, and the goddess that I have drawn for you today is Abundatia. And she is the Roman and the Norse goddess of prosperity and abundance, as her name would suggest. So it feels like the energy around this reading, and it is an absolutely beautiful reading that I have in front of me. I think I was saying that Aquarius was the most kind of positive reading so far, but I would say now Aries has taken the lead on that one. So there does really feel like the universe is pouring abundance into you for this new year. I think you're going to see a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment in your new year. The first tarot card that I drew for you is what needs to be brought to completion or purged before the end of the year. And I got the Empress for you, which is a lovely kind of very nurturing, motherly kind of card. So there's a feeling that maybe you've been nurturing everybody else except yourself. You've been looking after the collective. You've been looking after the family. You've been looking after your children. You've been looking after your friends. There's a feeling that you need to balance that giving and receiving, and you need to start to receive some of that nurturing for yourself, or give yourself some of that nurturing. There's also a feeling of maybe you've been trying out lots of different things, maybe ways of work, ways of being, ways of loving. There's a feeling about really working out what it is that you want to love, what it is that you want to do with your life. Planting your seeds of intention and allowing them to grow to fruition, and not being so scattered in your thoughts and your actions. So also about balancing your conscious and unconscious world. So maybe you're living very much in the practical and your unconscious world is going, I need a bit of attention, or vice versa. You're living very much inwardly, and your conscious world's like, come on, you need to get out there. Whatever it is, there feels like there's an imbalance within that. It can also be very connected to our mothers. She is the mother card, or being a mother, or a powerful woman in your life, or powerful women in your life, or someone with a very strong feminine energy of either gender, or any of the genders, should I say. So there really feels like the thing that needs to be purged or completed is really honing in on what it is that you want in your life, and being really realistic about this, and setting that as an intention for yourself as we go into 2022. I then drew a card which was around the hope that might carry you through from Yule, and I drew the Temperance card. And the Temperance card is all about moderation, patience. And I know you fiery Aries, you struggle with that. I have an Arian sun, so I understand this well. So what I feel like the universe is saying is that you really do need to have a bit of patience with yourself and your process. Waiting, giving yourself time for things to develop in their own natural way. And also to find a balance between your ego and your authenticity. Sometimes they can get a little mixed up. So it really just feels like the universe is saying to me, what's going to carry you through is you learning to be patient, you learning to be moderate in how you are. And lest we forget that everything in moderation, including moderation, sometimes you have to go to excess as well. But Aries, I do know you, when you go for things, you go for them. That's it. So just taking a bit of time, reflecting on what it is that you truly want to do with that Empress card, and then having a bit of patience with that process. And then I looked at the main influences and the main energies that you can work with in the new year, and the beautiful Star card came out. I'm a big fan of the Star card, mainly because it is an Aquarian card and I'm an Aquarius. But it's a very magical card, and it really feels like your hopes and wishes, if they are planted solidly with that Empress energy, will come through for you. You certainly will be entering a happier phase of life as we move into 2022. There's lots of new possibilities and creative inspiration floating about for you if you choose to go and seek it out. And the other thing about the Star card is there is always a feeling of assistance from the invisible world, from the spirit guides, from the universe, from the energies that be. So that's lovely that that's your influence, your energies as you move into 2022. I then looked at what's sleeping in you within Yule, and what's about to reawaken within you. And well, I don't often do love readings, but there's certainly a loving feeling here because I got the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is simply the partnership card. Now, most often that is a romantic partnership, but certainly an emotional partnership, but it can mean other kinds of partnership as well, but you must just take what resonates for you. So what it feels like sleeping in you at the moment is a want for either a relationship, a loving relationship, a harmonious relationship, or a kind of reconnection with a lover that you're already with, or a reigniting of love there. Certainly feels like you are looking for a love match, and that's what's sleeping in you, and that's what may start to stir within you around Yule. So it'll be interesting to see how the year progresses for you, Aries. And what is to be reborn in you after Yule is the Knight of Pentacles, which is probably the most slowest moving knight there is. It's not a very Aryan card, but kind of goes along with that Temperance card, that patience for things happening. Just a bit Aries. But what's to be reborn is also this spirit of adventures. Knights are all about adventures. It's like, I'm going off on a new adventure. Very good, but I might take it quite slowly and ploddy. So again, that slow moving, that patience is really important. And it's very much a card of arrivals and departures. So that could be that you quit your job and you find something else. That you find a new lover, or you finish a relationship that wasn't good for you and then find a new lover. You find a new home. It's that kind of energy of movement. So it really feels like there's something new and adventurous about to happen for you, lovely Aries. And then I asked for a blessing from your guides, your ancestors, your spirit guides, or however you connect to spirit. And I got the last card of the Major Arcana, the World, which is quite a completion, actually. It feels like you've ended a cycle in your life, and you've kind of learnt the lessons, you've planted your seeds with that Empress, you've given yourself the patience, you've allowed for this new starry energy to come in. You've started to look at how you love and what you want in relationships, and you've got this new sense of adventure. With the World, and the blessing with the World is that you are balanced and supported. Again, that's that moderation, that kind of temperance feeling. It's definitely that end of the cycle. It's also a feeling of getting your just rewards. You've done the hard work, and actually now you're going to get the rewards for that. There's a karmic feel to it. And certainly the blessing would be that success in whatever you put your energy to at this time, so it's very important to know where you're putting your energy, will be successful. How lovely is that, Aries? I'm so excited to hear how your year pans out. I then asked the energies around us to give me a crystal card, and maybe a crystal that you can work with that might help you through all of this. And I got Morganite. And Morganite is about feeling the love and the power in your chakras, and giving you hope and giving you promise. It's a really, really powerful stone. So if you're feeling like you need a bit of assistance, this is one to get hold of. And then finally, I drew a yoga card, and the yoga card I drew for you was actually a meditation. I might have to put my glasses on for this one because I'm a little blind. So this is the candle gazing meditation. So what I would say is you light a candle and sit before it, either cross legs or on a cushion or on a chair with your feet flat on the floor and your spine erect. And just let your breath slow and deepen as you gaze at a flame for several minutes. And then with eyes closed, travel to a place within yourself where the candle flame never flickers, and just sit in silent communion with the flame. And you can invite the flame before you to come forward and merge with the candle flame within, and visualize and feel it grow twice as bright, basking in its radiance. And your little mantra here is, I bask in the radiance of my own true light. And that's certainly what's coming through in this reading, is there is a real need for you to sit in your authenticity, but to be patient with yourself. And maybe doing a bit of meditation will help with that. So the benefits of this type of meditation is that it slows the racing mind, it reduces the blood pressure and the heart rate, it calms the entire system, it promotes peace and serenity and brings you back to the present moment. Lovely. So Pisces, happy Yule to you all. If you would like a private reading, all my details are down below. If you would like some homemade and homemade, kitchen witchin made natural remedies and cosmetics, my Etsy shop is also listed down below, as are all the decks I've used today. I wish you a very, very happy Yuletide season, and I look forward to seeing you all in 2022. Mwah! Love you, Aries. Bye.